Oh, oh. Yeah, that's what I get for downing a Pepsi right before the stream starts. You might want to lower that volume, baby. Alright. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tonight. A lot of my paints were taken back because apparently I left them on the floor of the workshop in sub-zero temperatures and kind of messed up some of the paints. So Nikki kind of punished me. So I got a few paints here. So I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. I might paint. I don't know yet. We'll do something. Maybe I'll design something in 3DS. Kind of working with couple of my computers here, see if I can share out some screen stuff, see what we can do. Maybe we can do some funky stuff, who knows. You know, I don't know, we'll fly by the seat of my pants. Usually good at doing that every so often. Usually. We'll see. But, it's still pretty darn cold out here in OKC, and we're trying to stay warm. The shop isn't doing too terribly bad. It's been worse, We did a pretty decent stream last night. Yeah, we had to do it twice because we had the Twitch royalty-free music, which I highly suggest you don't use right now, at least until they come out of beta testing, whatever you want to call it. Because you sit there with your stream, everything's going cool, then you stop your stream, you upload everything, then you notice that all your audio is gone. Apparently, it's supposed to replace your music that you're cranking in the background and all that with some royalty-free music, so you can play, whatever favorite music you want live. But then when it goes up to recording, it replaces your audio track with other stuff. But it's not really doing that. So who knows what the deal is. But like I put in my comments in my video last night, you can use the Amazon Dots, the Alexa devices and whatnot to play royalty-free music channels. You can also use the Google Home Mini. And my brother-in-law, Mind Bullets, told me that there's also a YouTube channel that does some royalty-free music with different genres. I haven't had a chance to really check that out, but it seems their selection is a little limited. But there's some options out there. So right now I've got the Google Home Mini playing a Pandora channel with some music, and it seems to be rocking along fairly decently. Volume is a little tricky. So if the music is too much for you guys or not enough, let me know. I got Nikki over there in the mod channel, so she can yell at me if things are a little too weird.
Yo.
And all that fun stuff. So I am trying to set something up here so I can share out my screen to so I can kind of maybe play a 3DS tonight and do a a quick design in 3DS. So, art doesn't have to be painting and stuff like that. It can encompass a bunch of things. Artsy fartsy. Hey, we'll get weird. So if you will bear with me for just a little bit while I set up a couple of things, and so we'll get the best possible experience going here. Okay, let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I think I got it going. I think. I hope. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Let's see what I got here. Do I have 3DS installed? I hope I do. And the program is starting. And I'm going to switch to a shared monitor here. So y'all should see something popping over here in a second.
Yep.
Alright, so I should be able to move this to monitor 2, I think. For the most part, I probably could have just run it from the main machine. Alright, I put my ugly mug back on the screen. Alright, so I've been a 3DS user, oh, good grief, since 2003, 2004. I did start with Gmax back in the day, which is kind of a dumbed down version of Autodesk 3ds Max. It came free on the Flight Simulator 2004 disc in SDSK. Also, maybe Doom or something. A couple other games, Half-Life, and a few other games. Quake, I think, was another game that used Gmax for a few different things. Where's my Zen Dart? Scale. Alright, now you'll remember I printed out over here. Alright, y'all remember that I printed out the Zen Garden. In order to see if I can print it on a 3D printer. And it came out actually really nice. This is the model in 3DS. So you can see it's, whoops. It's not really.
Hi, Fancy.
It's not really complex. All right. Hey, ZZ, what's up? Okay, so this Space Desk shared monitor isn't really doing what I want it to. So I'm just going to go back to the main machine. And we will, yeah, we won't get all fancy if I can figure out how to close it. Yeah, sometimes.
She wants to know what something wants.
What's that?
Read the chat.
Oh, hold on. Let me first kill off this service sudden. All right, what's happening? Oh, that's my Zen Garden. Let me pull up the application one more time, and I'll bring it back up. I tried getting fancy and pulling stuff up on the shared screens and all that, but it's probably just easier just to do it old school and do it on the main machine. Why make things hard?
I have a picture of our finished one.
What do you mean our finished one?
The one for the 3D world that's, already textured and everything.
I do. It's kind of a. It's not an overall picture. It's a picture of me sitting on the rocks in the center there.
Okay.
If you give me a second, I will pull it up. I just I got a few things opening up here on my screen. We originally did it for Second Life, for a sim we were on. Just kind of a place for people to gather, and we had some Tai Chi animation. Then it was just a neat little place. And then we moved it to in-world. Then we moved it to our little virtual world. It's been around. It's made its rounds. Okay, open. PC. New drive. Yes, I've got stuff all over the damn place. Some of these files are 10 years old.
Some of those files are older than Michael. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Well, maybe a few of them, maybe. I don't know. Let's see here. I have a textured picture of it. The drive. And I believe I have it in my in-worlds directory.
That's the last place we built it.
Yeah, it's not a really large picture. Well, as far as it gives you a whole big shot of it. But kind of what it looks like in world. You got the little grass and the rocks, and then the redwood and the grass. And unfortunately, I didn't print the gong with it. I might have to print that separately.
Yeah, and put a little metal piece. We'll find something to act as the little gong inside there.
Yeah. But that's what it looks like. Hopefully, if I paint it properly, that'll what it'll look like. But here it is in 3ds in the program that we designed it in. And I'm not really sure how long it took to build. A few days, maybe?
Yeah, that one was on one of your 3-day stints.
Yeah, one of the days where I got really just into it and cranky and just stayed up for a few days.
Massive bout of insomnia.
Yeah, and this is what I came up with.
When he does his best work.
Yeah, when I do my best work is when I, stay up for 3 days straight and fueled by soda and caffeine and chocolate and stuff.
Yeah, when he's on a sugar rut.
Yes. But this is what we got. But like I said, it's not super. What am I saying? It's super complex. And then we did do a variation on a theme, and I think I have that in my in-world folder. And we kind of carried across and we made a house, a Japanese style house. And I do have a good picture of this one too. Let's see here. I may not have a good picture of this one. I have some good interior shot. Oh, well, actually,
I may have a good.
Actually, I have one right here.
I was gonna say if not, then I know I have one in my cell phone.
Yeah. And this is the Japanese house you made. I did try to print this, but the screens, all these external walls in the front here weren't printing.
Yeah, that's because it was just they're too thin.
Yeah, they're super thin, so I may have to adjust the model in 3ds
Yeah.
to get it to print out. But I would love to have this one printed out as well,
Yeah.
because this is a beautiful little build that we did.
I'd like to get my cottage as well.
Which one?
The very first original cottage.
Giardino?
Yes.
Yes, I did have that one getting ready to do. There are some oddities with the windows. The windows are a little complex because we did the details in them.
Right, I forgot about that.
And so the windows come out a little weird. The skylights come out a little weird. It is one I am working on. The house she is talking about we call Giardino. I don't know where she came up with the name. She gave most of our houses
Italian names.
Italian names.
Either Italian or Latin.
Yeah, Italian or Latin. Let's see if I got it in a second light folder here. Maybe I got it in Moonlight. And this is kind of the very first 3D house we did when we learned that Second Life incorporated what they call mesh. I may have to go to your OneDrive, baby.
Go for it. It's in the SL folder.
In the SL folder?
Yep.
Let me open that and this is the house that he was talking about. This is the very first one we ever did. I don't think I have the proper OneDrive. I'm not showing any files in there.
Then you don't have the proper one.
Okay, let me let me see. Bear with me while I connect her drive so we can get a good.
I got all the shop pictures. for the houses.
At Hotmail?
No. Which one are you putting in there?
Your OneDrive.
Nikki.lynn.com.
At Hotmail?
Yes.
You gotta do your authenticator.
Yeah. Pop up, I'm getting there. Why did it close on me?
Try it again.
What's the number?
70.
Right.
Alright. Alright, now I should be able to get into the OneDrive. There we go. We're looking for Giardino.
If you just type it into the search, it should bring it up.
Yeah, I just gotta get to the drive. And that is what?
DER.
G-E-R. Are you sure?
Yeah.
No. No, I don't think it's G-E-R.
Then I would just go into the SL folder.
In the SL folder. Hey.
Crap. No. Bear with me. I apologize, guys.
Yeah,
It's
she
been a
just,
long time since I've been in these folders.
yeah, she just does not have a very,
Yeah.
you know, her organization of these folders is just so
No.
off the wall.
What just happened? Why did it close?
I think crash the folder.
How did I crash it? I only hit the back button. G-I-A.
Okay, but that's not a,
Well, no, but it's a picture you can show them. So they can see it textured and everything.
this is the picture she's showing me. This is when she's selling it in World. But you can see it textured.
That's what a finish on. But that particular folder has all of the houses that we built for design creations in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to find the originals that I cut and pasted to make those,
Yeah.
which has, the nice backgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
It's just plain white background or whatever. They don't have to make it all like that.
Yeah. But this was the very first one we did. And it's got a little gutter pipe, splash thing. It's got window boxes. It does have a door. We made the door special. House numbers. Fancy little windows. It's
House
got
numbers. Do you realize what the house numbers are?
Yeah, the house numbers are our anniversary, or is our wedding day rather.
Mm-hmm.
A little fireplace. If you go inside the building, it actually has Nice fancy fireplace on the inside. Unfortunately, I really can't see the inside with 3ds Max. You have to either go in VR or in the world to actually see the inside. But it's got logs and stuff in there. But it's a neat little build we did. We've done, oh God, how many houses? 10 houses, townhomes, apartments, shops. God, I kind of forgot how much stuff we've done over the years with all the builds we've done in World. And I would like to print out quite a few of them, like we did with the Zen Garden. And kind of make them physical, get actual hands on them. We've got, let's see here, Casa de Pietro, which was one of our favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But this one
That stands for the stone house.
Yeah, the stone house. Problem with this one is we built it in 3DS, but then we did a lot of stuff in a lot of finishing in World.
All the details are in World.
Yeah, we put a lot of stone features on the corners, a lot of extras on it to make it look really nice. But we didn't do it in the program, so it looks kind of plain and drab in the program, but in World it was quite beautiful. Yes, baby.
Well, now that you have the Sims up on OS, I can actually res out the ones that I have there.
Uh-huh.
And I can save the DAE file, and you can put it into 3DS and get all those features.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So yeah, we can, update some of our stuff, because we do have 4 little Sims running on OS Grid that we can touch around with. See what else we got. We got a couple other neat ones in here. We got the townhomes that we did. Yes, we actually did some townhomes, which was kind of a neat little foray that kind of an interesting concept that we kind of brought into. Again, a lot of the stuff that we did in World, we did a lot of stuff in World.
That was only on
Yeah, so we added stairs and entryways and patios off the back. I don't know if we have.
We do if you can load up the Moonlight Estate Sim on OS.
But we don't have any pictures.
No, not of the townhomes.
Yeah, we don't have any good pictures of what we did to fully make them.
I mean, I got a couple of pictures of the actual Sim that has the townhomes on them.
Oh, where are those
So you
at?
might be able to see it. Let me look at my folder for my phone first. I'll go to OneDrive and find out exactly where it is first.
Let's see here. Then we got Greystone was kind of a neat little, just quickie contemporary home that I did. This one I'll probably print out too. This will probably do a quick, easy print.
Can even show my skills in there with the wrap.
The wrap
house.
The wrap house, okay.
That one I did all by myself.
Oh yeah, the country wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's kind of a neat little contemporary home, which probably pretty nice. Very simple, very neat. And then Nikki got her hand into it. Well, I kind of forced her to try her hand because I was getting kind of burned out a little bit.
But this will kind of give you an idea of what my style is like, because the house he's about to show you is technically my dream house.
Is it called Country Wrap?
It should be. It's been its name as long as I can remember. It might just be called Wrap House. But if you type in WRAP, it should bring it up.
Is it in-walls or is it SL?
That would be, most of my stuff would be, it transitioned over to inroads. So,
Yeah, but where we had it.
oh, in the creation files, for the Wrap House, that should be an inroads, yes.
Here it is. Right, this is it?
Yes. Got
Okay.
the dormers, yes.
Yeah, let me hide some of the layers. So we can, because we've got some physics in there. Think.
Oh, I got so many pictures. I even have one of Wade.
Okay, yeah. With there we go. With Second Life, you kind of had to do a little bit of weirdness in order to get things to work properly when you're walking around. It's called physics.
Oh, you have to take that. I even have the wrap on here, baby. You don't have to show it through there. And they're pretty pictures, see?
Okay, what folder?
Okay, open up my OneDrive.
Let me go back into OneDrive again.
Moonlight Estate. Or Moonlight, right? Moonlight Estates. Naboo. Get your picture thing so you can actually see which ones are which. That's the event center I did. That's Cali, Terry Rich, Country Rap.
Okay, so we got country rap. Kind of a poor looking picture.
Well, if I stretched it, you know,
Yeah.
it's pulling that up as square, so
I
I
don't know
can't
why it
really.
keeps closing your drive. But this is what it looks like. Textured. And I'm done fooling with the
OneDrive.
OneDrive.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I can. Well, do you have a messenger open?
I've got several of them. Okay, but here's country rap in all its glory, pretty much. She did this all by herself, with a few tips and tricks from me. A few pointers here and there, but for the most part, she did this really all entirely on her own. I just popped in every so often and helped out here and there.
Yep. This is how I learned 3DS.
Yes, this is how she learned pretty much how to work the program. And she complains whenever I tell her to do something in 3DS. I tell her, you're capable of doing a lot of really good things in there. And, hey, she's done some really good things.
Getting there.
One of our favorites, well, not particularly our favorite, I kind of hate it. But it is kind of our biggest seller in the world.
Mosey.
Yeah, I made it and I put it out there, and I absolutely hated making it. I thought it looked like hell. It was not one of my favorites, but everybody buys it, and it's a favorite out there. I even tried 3D printing it a couple of times, but the legs are so thin that they just break just when you try to barely touch them, even at 100% infill. You know, they don't print very well. But this is one of the ones that I built, and it's our best seller. It's one of the favorites out there. We continue to sell them, even though we're not active in World.
It's one I'll never take off my storefront for SL because it is so popular.
Yeah, it's got texture changing top and seats and.
Yep, the one time I tried to take it off the store in our virtual world, I got yelled at by multiple people. Where's Mosey? I can't find it. And I'm like, crap, okay.
Yeah, it's one of my least favorite ones. I hated building it, but people love it.
Mm-hmm.
I've got, better ones out there, better designs out there. People just love this one. I don't know why.
Because it's pretty.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
Let's see what else we got in here. I even did some beds. Oh, somebody follow me?
Yes.
Oh, Usman. Oh, I'm gonna really. But you, Usman. Oh, how about I just call you Miri? I'm sorry, that's a name that's really good. But thank you for the follow. Welcome to DC. I hope we're not boring you right now. That is a really interesting name. I'm not. I'm sorry for the butcher. I am not very difficult. I don't pronounce names very well. I am from New York originally. Grew up in Arizona. I spent a lot of time in Texas. So my accents are really off the wall. But here's I did a lot of furniture. Here's one of my favorites. Just kind of a simple bed. Ignore some of the little oddities in there. But I do a few little things. And I do have one that I tried getting in World, but it was so complex that I could never get it in World. Where did I put it? I forgot what I named it. It was kind of it's hard to, kind of a tropical feel.
Which one are you looking for?
The one that had the one I could never ever get in World because it was just too complex.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And for the life of me, I can't remember what it was called. I was about to get it back. Water could not bother us and go out to 15. Shoot. What did I call it? There's a lot of things that I have a hard time finding. It's been a while since I've been through some of these folders. There it is, Island Breeze.
Okay.
And this one, but yeah, you can see how complex it is just by how long it took to load up. And this one took, I keep trying to load this one up in World.
It has to be done but in small pieces.
Yeah, I've even tried to do it in pieces, but you can see that even on the computer, it's having a bit of an issue just keeping up. because it is so highly detailed. But this is one of my favorites too. It's kind of got a bit of a tropical feel to it. I really liked little pineapple deals I did here on the bedpost. Even the pillows are really detailed. I wonder if I can try to 3D print this one. This might be an interesting one to do. There was another one I wanted to show off. Again, like I said, I spent a lot of time in Texas, and we used to go down to Houston to see my son and my grandson. And we go right about, what is it, Bremen, that we'd hit. And there, Texas is known for their smokers and barbecues and, all that stuff. And there was this smoker out there, big barbecue that was built on a 18-wheeler. So I couldn't resist.
If you, when you're done with what you're doing, if you open up your messenger right there on your computer, your Facebook messenger, you've got 2, 4, 6, 7 different pictures there.
Okay. Yeah, well, I couldn't resist, and I made my own version of the Texas smoker. That was inspired by the one that we saw driving by Bremen, and it's basically an 18-wheeler barbecue.
Yeah.
This actually exists in real life in Texas. There's a house as you're going through Bremen on the way to right before you get off the 290.
It's actually right
South.
before Brennan.
Yeah, right as you get into Brennan.
Right after, sorry.
Right after, well, somewhere in there on the 290 South, right before you get down to the split to Houston, and it's an 18-wheeler with a barbecue on it, and I just had to build my own in world.
Yep.
And
every time we would go by it, he'd look at it and go, barbecue.
all right, Messenger I'm looking for.
Yeah, open up there you go, right there. And pictures. You can save them, show them all. See? Townhouse.
Okay, yeah, these are the townhouses, all done up.
Okay, there it goes. I was waiting for the other screen to change.
You can see the stairs we made, the doors, all the trees, the bridge I made.
The stairs are actually incorporated from our New Orleans set. Remember?
Yes, one of our New Orleans set. We kind of pulled them off there and put them into our townhouse build.
Where are you going? Yeah, other way. There you go.
Okay.
It's another view.
Another view, another
And
angle.
of course, the bridge we built and the dock and all that kind of stuff.
This is.
You may have to make that one bigger.
How do I do that?
Well, there's normally a scale up at the top.
Well, no, this is through Facebook.
Oh, then yeah, you can.
Yeah, this is the
That's
Giardino. Another shot of the townhomes with a slightly different front end.
Well, that's the unfinished version. You notice it's not even textured, honey.
No, this is textured.
No, the concrete isn't fully textured properly.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's the unfinished one, but yeah.
And this is our waterfront one. Kind of an interesting little, beach inspired. Callie was an interesting tiny house type.
Oh, no, it turns
inspired.
more into like a modular home. Not
Yeah.
a mobile home, a modular home.
Yeah, we went really crazy with a couple of different versions of this. It was fun to build.
It was.
I think I have, let's see, I got Callie in here somewhere. We had a couple of different versions of Callie.
I need to go start setting up for mine.
Okay.
There.
Essence of Magic is going to stream here pretty soon, so I'm not going to stream a whole lot much longer. Let's see here. I am looking for in-worlds houses.
I'll close out my thing over here.
Okay, we got Kelly. Well, we got Kelly too. And we call this Cali 2 because we kind of expanded on the design. And the original Cali was just this one first building here and this offshoot and the patio. Then we put in the second section and the second patio and redesigned some of the interior. But this was a fun little build. We just had some fun with it. We got a little patio in there, you know, little bedroom with a bathroom and closet. We just had some fun. You know, we just screwed around. Don't know if I have the original Cali, or I should have the original Cali. Maybe I got it in the second line. I may not have the original Cali running around. I may have to import that one again. Well, you know. Let's see what other things we are proud of. Teak Fancy, another one of my furniture sets. You know, so we didn't just do houses. We did furniture. This is another one I probably want to print 3D. I believe this one will print really nicely. If it will load. And of course my music stopped. Come on, load up. I know you wanna. This one's kind of stuck. I don't think that one is too complex. Teak Fancy was a kind of a wooden patio set. Very simple. Why it's not loading? I don't think it was that complex. Maybe I'm just having hard times with the files. But, you know, maybe we'll try to print that one. You know, we'll see what we can do. But Essence of Magic is going to be streaming here pretty soon. So I'm going to cut this stream just a little bit short. Like I said, I was going to maybe paint, but I'm really not in a painting kind of mood at the moment. And like I said, some of the paint I left on the floor, so it got a little overly cold, and you know, I got yelled at for that. So, I will kind of learn my lesson. And then I kind of messed up some more brushes too. So, yeah, been bad. So, we will, I don't know, we'll figure out. We'll get some, I'll start playing with my, paints and my brushes, and I'll practice a little bit more. I'll do some off-stream practicing where I'm not so self-conscious in what I'm doing. And then Nikki wanted me to kind of reprint the Zen Garden to get it to separate some of the pieces to make it a little bit easier to paint around some of the edges and underneath the main structure. because like here we can't get behind the back side of the wall here, and we can't get up underneath. So there's a big white spot. So she wants me to print the main building separately from the base. So we'll toy with that idea and move on. So you know, some fun stuff. Yeah, you did see we got a couple of things in the printer. Pull up. I've got in my printer at the moment. I have a pegboard holder for Nikki's drill for her little Ryobi drill. And this is just a simple little pegboard holder. The drill pops on there. You know, and that should be done here in about 3.5 hours. And then I have on Essence and Magic's printer on the end there, she's got some more of her shelf brackets being printed. So she can mount some of her shelves and do some organization in her studio. She was really loving these brackets, and we found these on Thingiverse, and we scaled them down to 30% size. Unfortunately, pretty G code isn't working too well. Oh yeah, you can see them here. You know, we scaled them down to 70% to fit a 6-inch shelf or an 8-inch shelf. Otherwise, they fit a 10 or 12-inch shelf at 100%. So we got those cranking away. But again, I'm going to call you Miri because I can't pronounce your entire name. Thank you for the follow. Tell your friends about us. We are going to cut it short for right now, and we will catch you guys later. Check out Essence of Magic. They will be starting their stream here in a few moments. Catch us on our webpage and catch us on our Discord as well. And check us out on our Etsy store and as well as on our Facebook. But for now, we will head on out, and one of these days I'll figure out the credits and we can get some credits rolling. Thank you for watching. If you don't catch us live, you will see us on YouTube, and we'll post comments and stuff on there, as well as our blog, which you can catch the address for that on our main page, and YouTube, Twitch, and our blog for the replays, for the archives. And we will see you not tomorrow, Thursday. We'll see you Friday evening, 7 p.m., I believe, Central Time, for Friday Night Lights, where we will be with Essence of Magic, and we'll probably be doing something crazy. But for now, we will see you all later. Good night, and y'all have some fun. Stay safe, stay warm, and y'all take it easy. Bye-bye.